Hello and hi to everyone. I am back with another video. In this video is somehow different from the previous streams that I go live today. This stream is about finding a specific number. To find something is sometimes easy and sometimes it is difficult. So, we have here to find the number 37. In this whole picture, there are many numbers that are presented, but we are here to find a specific number that is 37, 3, and 7. This may be easy for someone, but this may be hard and difficult for someone to find this number. You can find something easily, but there are specific methods to find something. The main method to find the exact number of something is that you can see if there is an arrangement of these numbers or they are arranged, not arranged, they are written randomly. If there is an arrangement, so you can find every number and how many times you are eager you can find. When there is not a specific arrangement, the numbers you can't find the numbers. So we see, keep in mind, it is truth that even I made this post, but I don't know how many times the number 37 is written. Even I don't know. I will collect or see the number 37 with all of you. So stay with me. You can also comment your response when you find, but don't be hurry up. Stay on the live. We see the whole this structure, this image, and by rows, according to rows and according to columns, and see how many times the number is written. First of all, we read what was asked by us. There is a comment. He says that 7 times 37 is written. I appreciate you. You are a great. But even I say that I don't know how many times this number is written. So we are moving towards to see or to think that how many times this number is written. So let's begin. We start with the first row. On the first row, the first number is 73, the second number is also 73, the third number is also 73, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, the seventh, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. First row has 12 times 73. It means in first row there is no 37. Here I want to read the comment of a subscriber. He says that 5 times 37. I am saying that even I can't know that how many times the number 37 is written. It is clear that in the first row there are 12 73 number, but none of the 37 are present. So we move towards second row. In the second row, first is 73, second is also 73, third is also 73, fourth, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 11 and 12. It is proved that in first two rows there is no 37. So we move towards the third row. In the third row also starts with the number the number that is it means third row starts with 73, then also 73, then also 73, fourth number of third row is also 73, fifth, sixth, seventh, 8, 9, 11, 12. So it is clear first three rows there is 36 73 numbers, but none of 73 but 37 is presented. So we moves to the fourth row. First is 73, second is also 73, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, 9. I can see that the first 37 that is present on the fourth row on ninth position is the first 73, 73, oh 37, that I find it, we find it, the people that are linked with me. So in the fourth row, ninth position, the number that is 37. So we move further. The number that is next, 10th of fourth row is 73, 11th and 12th. So in first four rows we have only one 70 37 that is presented on the fourth row ninth position. So we move on to the fifth row. I see at the start of the fifth row the number is presented that is 37 that we are finding. So it is proved that we have find 37 number two times. It means that we have finded the number 37 two times in first first that is presented on the fourth row ninth position, and second on to the on to the on to the first position of fifth. It means that we move further. Second number of fifth row is 73. Third number of fifth row is also 73. Fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10, 11, 12. So it is proved that in first five rows we find two times the number 37. First is presented on the ninth position of fourth row, and second is presented on the position of first of the fifth row. So we move towards the sixth row that is also started with 73. I have a request that please don't do bad comments. If you are find the numbers 37 how many times, then you can comment with good words. So don't use bad language, the language of bad. Always use good language. Thanks. So we are on the sixth row, 73. 73, 73, 73, 73, 73, 73, 73, 73, 73. So it is proved that the whole row that are presented on the row are all 73. So it is proved that in first six rows the number 737 is presented only for two times. In fourth row ninth number is 37, and in fifth row the first number is 37. So we have moved towards the seventh row. Seventh row is also started with the number 73, and then also 73, and then also 73, and then it also 73, 73, 73, 73, 73, 73. In the 10th position of 7th row, the number is presented that we are finding. So this number is 37. Two numbers of this row, 7th row, are remaining that are also 73 and 73. So it means that till we have finded the number 37 for 3 times. First we find this in fourth row, then fifth, and then in seventh row. So we move towards row that is also started with the number 73, and then also 73, and then also 73, and then also 73, 73, 73, 73, 73, 73, 73, 73. It means that in first 8 rows, the number that we are going to find, that is 37, is presented only 3 times. So we have to move towards ninth row that is also started with 73, and then 73 again 73. But when we reached at the end of ninth row, we see a number that is started with 3 and ended with 7. It means that it is 37. So we have find the number 37 4 times in first 9 rows. So we have to move towards the 10th row that is also started with 7 and 3, then also 73, then. But when we reach the fifth number of 10th row, we see a number that is 3 and 7. So, so when we move towards the fifth number of 10th row, that is also 37. It means that we have finded the number 37 for how many times? 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, and then 5. It means that we have finded the number 37 for 5 times. We move further to the 10th row. I see and you see that the other remaining numbers of 10th row are also 7 and 3, means 73. But when we come to the 11th row, it is also started with 73 and then also 73, but the third number of row is started with 3 and 7, means it is our sixth number that can we find it, that we are finding from previous 20 minutes. So this is 37. We move further, we also see the number then also 73, 73, then also 73, then also 73, then till end. We have only one row remaining, and we find it the number 37 six times. So we move towards the last row. First number is 73, second is also 73, the third number of the last and 12th row is also 73, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. The eighth number is 3 and 7, means 37 that we are finding. So hence it is proved that the numbers that we are finding is presented on the eighth position of last row. This is, I think, ninth, seventh times we see this number in this. We move further. Fourth remaining, four last four are also the same numbers, 73. So we have to come to the final conclusion of all these findings, all these collections we collected. So we have to recall all these numbers of 37 we see in this whole image. So in fourth row it is presented, in fifth row it is presented, it means two times in fifth, five rows. Six rows it is not presented. Seventh row it is not presented. Seventh row it is presented. So in first seven rows we have three times. In eighth row it is not presented, but in ninth row it is presented. It is four times. In 10th row it is presented, it is fifth time. And in 11th row it in 11th row fifth it is also presented sixth time. And in last row it is also presented on eighth position, so it is seven time. When we see on the first highlighted lines, here also the number 37 is presented. So it is written with yellow color font, so it becomes 8 times, and one times it is also written. If you carefully see the whole the number 37 is also shows on the background with low opacity level, with low vision, in huge size. So it is, hence we find that number 37 is presented 9 times. So the people that do comments that it is presented 5 times, they are correct, and the people that comment that it is presented on commented that it is presented 23568. They are incorrect. I think that you have understand that the whole scenario, the whole counting method. So I have request to all people that they should subscribe, double tap on the screen. I am returning after a break of 3 to 5 minutes, and then we recount these whole numbers and also count that how many times 73 is written and how many times 37 is written in the whole image. So wait for me. Stay on the live, not leave it. I am back. So we find we solve this collections, the collection questions, the counting question again. As we discussed earlier, the number 37 is presented 7 times among these numbers, but 2 times it is somehow invisible or is not clear. So we may be error of my counting. So I count these numbers again and tells you how many times 37 is presented and how many times the number 73 is presented. So we start it with earlier we started it according to rows. Now start it according to columns. So we start with first column. I have to zoom it. So count with me. As we see in the first, we go from top to bottom. In first column, it is started with 73. We goes top to bottom. So on second position, it is also 73. On the fifth position of first column, the number 37 is appeared first time. We move further, so I can't see the number 37 more to the downwards of first column. So it is proved that in first column the number 37 is presented first time, one time. We move towards the second column, that is also started that is also started with 73, then 70, oh, 73, then also 73. As we see clearly, the second column, the number 37 is not presented. So it is proved that in first two columns, number 37 is presented one time. Move towards third column, it is also 73, and moved as we see third column. First three are 73, but the number that is presented on the 11th position of third column is 37. So it is proved that in first three columns number 37 is presented two times. We move toward the fourth column. In the whole fourth column, the only number that is presented it is 73. The number 37 is not presented in the fourth column. So it is proved that number 37 is presented two times in first four columns, first column and second time in third column. Second and fourth column don't have the number we have finding now. So we move towards the fifth column. column, the number 37 is presented on the 10th position of fifth column. So it is proved that in it is clear till now that in odd number columns 1, 3, 5, the number 37 is presented one time. So we have three odd columns 1, 3, 5, and we have find three times this number. So we move towards the sixth column. As we see the sixth column, the number that we see, the only number that we see is also 73. No one of 37 is presented in sixth column. So it is also clear that in even column numbers 2, 4, 6, no 37 number is presented. So we have moved towards the seventh column. It is started with 73, then 73, then 73. So it breaks its continuity, and in seventh column, that is also odd, but no 37 is presented. So in first seven columns, the number 37 is presented only three times in first, third, and fifth column. So we have moved towards eighth column, that is also started with 73, then 73, then 73, then 73. But when we reach at the end of eighth column, we see a number finding that this is also the number that we are finding, and it is 37. So we find it. So we have find it the number 37 fourth time in first, third, fifth, and eighth column. So we have moved towards ninth column, also started with the number 73 and 73. But when we reach the fourth position of ninth column, we find a number that we are finding from previous 40 minutes. 40 minutes, that is 37. Further, but we can't find this number. So it is clear find it this number in ninth row, in ninth column of fourth position. So we find it five times in first column, third, fifth, eighth, and ninth. So we have to move towards 10th column, that is also started with 70, then 73, then 73, then 73, then 73. But when we reach the seventh number of 10th column, we find the number 37. So it is sixth time. First in first column, second in third column, third in fifth column, and fourth in eighth, five in ninth, and sixth 37 in 10 column. So we have to move towards 11th column, that is also started with 73 number. But when I see till end of the 11th column, I can't find the number that we are finding together. So we have to move towards the 12th and the last column that is also started with the number that is 73. We move downwards. When we reach the ninth position of 12th column, we find the number that is started with 3 and ended with 7. So we have find it seventh time in 12th column. So it means we have find it first time in first column, second time in third column, third time in fifth column, fourth time in 8, fifth time in 10, 9, fifth time in 10, fifth time in 10, no, fifth time, sixth time in 10, and seventh time in 12th column, position number 9. But as we see on the above written English lines, how many times you see 37? This is also a number that we are finding. So it is eighth time. And when we see carefully the background, we also seeing a number that is somehow written in low light with, I think, yellow font. So it is now ninth time the number that we find it. So it is proved that we have find it the number 37 ninth time in the whole image, whole picture. Seven time in the square among these numbers, one time on the above English written line, and one on the background of this image. When as I said you earlier, that I will tell you the whole counting of both these numbers, either it is 37 or either it is 73. We have 12 rows and 12 columns. When we multiply 12 with 12, then we obtain 144. When we minus only 7 with 144, we obtained 37. Here 37. We obtained 137 times the number 73 and we obtain the number 37 7 times in these among these numbers. But when we include two times of others that are also 70 37 that are written on the above and the background, so the final conclusion is that the number 37 is written 9 times and the number 73 is written about 137 times. So I have made my better efforts to solve these calculations truly with my own passion. One thing that you always keep in your mind, that there is a message or procedure to find the things that you want to be know. When you do hurry, then you can't find. You when you do it hurry, then you waste your time but can't get the results that you want to find. So keep in mind that slow, steady, and smart work can make you successful in your life, in your in your other activities. I want to say something to the people that do bad comments on this live streaming. Please don't do this. Be moral, be ethical in your life, in your doings, in your business, in your meetings. Don't use bad language. Your language tells you much about your lifestyle, about your family background. So use clear, good, and ethical language. You should find, you should make mistake in finding these numbers. Some friends committed that commit that they find this number 4 times. Maybe possibility that they skip some numbers. Maybe possibility that they can't see these numbers very well. They make it as a hurry. Don't do this. Take it serious. I at the end I have a request. Complete 30 likes because I am going to end this live streaming. So complete 30 likes. Only 5 likes or 6 likes are remaining. I have a question to all viewers, is that when we subtract, no, the question is that when we minus, the question is that the minus of 37 is greater or the minus of 33 is greater. So comment your response. The question is that the minus of 37 is greater or the minus of 73 is greater. So comment your response. The question is that the minus of 37 is greater or the minus of 73 is greater, and also comment that in the next live stream about which number I can do the live streaming, find that number, you my dear viewers and friends. I am little bit tired and feeling bored because you are not liking the video and subscribing to the channel. Your subscription and liking the video give us a motivation. When you motivate us, we brings up to you good puzzles and good questions for you. So complete 30 likes. I have only 5 minutes to end these puzzles. I only need 4 likes from you and 6 subscribers. That seems to be simple. You can do it. But I think you want you don't want to do this. Do you don't want to do this? If you want, I can explain and tells you that how many times this number, the 37, is presented and on and what positions. So we start from the first line. On the very first line of the English, the first 37 presented, that is written with yellow color. When we move towards fourth row, the ninth position, the 37 is presented for second time, and then on the fifth row, the first number is also 37. And when we move further, towards the downwards. On the seventh row, the 37 is presented for fourth time. Fourth time, when we move further, we can see the number 37. Fifth time, on the ninth row, and we can see number 37 sixth time on the 10th row, and we can also see the number 37 eighth time on the 11th row, seventh time, and eighth time on the eighth time on the 10th row, position number 8th, and one is written on the background with higher font, so it is 9 time the number that is written. So only two likes are remaining, so complete these two likes. I am going to be end this puzzle. I am back. I have some technical issues, but now I am back. I am very thankful to all of you that are stay with me on this whole live stream of about 1 hour. You are a great persons. I appreciate you. Be happy in life. Don't waste your time in useful activities. Do good in your life. Be happy. Don't tease others. Respect your siblings, your younger and elder brothers. Respect your life partners. Be happy in your life. I want to say the thing that is support poor people, help them, and make them in their life and in their other activities. Give food and money to the poor people and support them. When we support them, they like us. But when we think that they are inferior to us, then they don't like us and they think that they that they don't value why we become closer to them. So they go away of us and we can we can lost these precious people. So value opinions of other people. Stay in life, stay and support them. Don't use bad language. Don't abuse anyone. Do good language. This is also the teaching of Islam. As I am Muslim, I want to tell you that Islam says don't abuse anyone. If your enemy abuse you, you don't have right to abuse him. If you are right, if you are on the at that position that you have ability even to even to have some power or some supremacy on the other persons, but you don't do this. If your relatives break up with you, but to you have to don't break with them. You have to make them closer. So keep in mind that don't waste your time. Time, it is the sayings of English language that times and tides wait for none. And this is also a Turkish saying that work that time never stops and enemy or foe sleeps. So be conscious and be precise and be punctual in your daily lives. So I am very thankful to all the persons that participated in this puzzle and give their precious opinions to me, to my other viewers and subscribers. Thanks a lot. So I am stopping or existing or ending this stream. We will meet and we will be together soon. Inshallah. Assalamu alaikum. Be happy in your life. Good luck for your business, family, and for your other doings. So be happy in your life. Stay calm. Don't abuse anyone. We will meet